Okay.
What about cryptocurrency? Is it the next multi-trillion-dollar opportunity? How do you finance, invest with crypto?
Toss up. Jeopardy, double Jeopardy round. Anybody got a comment?
All I'll say is we just started offering crypto on the Tastyworks platform in February, and it has really taken off. But in terms of like actually investing in a company, that is, like that one I would have to leave to Karen or Joe here.
It's happening, folks. I'm on the board of CME Group, and we have futures contracts in current cryptos. Boy, it's the Wild West in some ways, and in some ways it's being legitimized by global central banks. So it's really hard to say one thing about crypto. I mean, the need for it, the usefulness of it is apparent to all. It's just so much more efficient. Look, when I started reporting, so it shows you how long ago it was, they had helicopters landing on the bank at the Federal Reserve Bank on LaSalle Street, delivering checks. And you couldn't get your money for 2 days if it was a Chicago bank because they didn't have the paper moved, and you get a week for an out-of-town bank to clear the funds.
The good old days.
Do you remember that, Ed?
Float,
Yeah. I mean, so crypto, doesn't that make perfect sense to you? You think you'll ever be bank?
It's tulips in Holland, Terry.
That's
Next, when one of them goes under, you're going to see them all crash, and it's going to happen. And I just, without the full faith and credit of the government behind it or anybody behind it, doesn't make sense to me.
Wait, I'm going to just engage you for 1 minute. The full faith and credit of the U.S. government is behind printing money at a deficit rate of a couple to $3 billion last year and $2+ billion this year. So, I mean, I don't mean to be disrespectful to the full faith and credit of the U.S. government, but wouldn't a crypto immediate exchange digitally, which wipes out tons of costs between central banks of the world, if they agreed on it, wouldn't that make sense to you as a banker if it was agreed upon by some kind of standard like that?
Nope. Still tulips in Holland. You get your money right now. You get your money right. You get it through Zelle. You get it anywhere you want it.
Right.
I don't understand the need for it. I mean, I could email you money today. You'd have it in 3 seconds through Zelle or what have you.
Yeah.
The payment now they're coming up with the new payment processing that will take wires out of the equation. I'd rather have something behind it other than, the whims of the world and the market. That's to me, it's just a big gambling game. I don't know how it fits.
Okay.
Other than maybe you lose the country exposure risk between it. Then your hedges are going to go in that.
Yeah. Okay. Joe, I mean, they're all coming home to roost on your platform. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would say to this is, there was a validation last week. So we had Coinbase do the direct listing on NASDAQ. So it is the largest direct listing in history in the world. So, they had a reference price at $250. They obviously, a lot of retail interest. It went as high as 380. I think it's trading, it's around 320 today with a $60-70 billion market capitalization. Now, keep in mind the NASDAQ, we are publicly traded ourselves, right? We have real revenue, we have real everything, and we have a market capitalization of 26 billion. So it is pretty remarkable that if you take the market capitalization of the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ and put them together, Coinbase actually has a larger market cap than the two major exchanges here. So there is something to be said about that.